On this episode of the Studebaker Restoration, I disassemble a headlight bucket and the dome light, and I blast away. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm filming this one, how to take apart the headlight bucket for a couple reasons. So when I first got this truck, I started taking parts apart. Started taking parts off and started disassembling things. One of the things I disassembled was the headlight bucket, and I don't remember how to do it. So I left one intact so that I can film a video on how to take this whole thing apart so that when I go to put it back together, I'm not struggling to figure out where it goes. So hopefully it's not too rusted and I can get these. Camera died. Anyway, for my reference, this bezel came right off. Headlight popped out. You can see the cool old cloth covered wire still. And also, I don't know if you can see it, if you can read it, that says 6/24/47. Now, no way, it can't be original. This can't be an original headlight. But I'll be holding on to it because I bet it still works. I mean, after looking in there, both filaments are still there. I bet it still works. So I'll be holding on to this, and hopefully it does. I have the original headlights. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, put this down over here. All right. So after already taking the screws off of here, I have a couple more. 1, 2. Looks like only 2 over here. I'm not sure. I think those are mainly for adjustments purposes. I bet. Let's see if there's anything else. But even if they are for adjustment, I still have to take them all the way out. I hope this doesn't get. Let's see if I can get some heat blaster in there. I need to get some aero coil. That stuff works great for stuff like this. And it smells a lot better. So far so good. Everything's coming out. I'm just glad I'm not getting broken screws or anything. I got a couple springs, which, thinking about that, I don't remember those in the last one. So hopefully I have those springs hanging out. Otherwise, I'm going to figure out where I can get some. Alright, there's that one. This one's coming out pretty easy as well. Does this look brown to you? This whole... See, I thought these were black. But that looks brown. Let me know what you guys think. How it looks in the camera. I'm gonna have to go wipe that down. Alright, looks like... Alright, that came off. Don't want to lose these. These are very... They're very specific. I don't know if you can see it. See how they have that little shoulder slot in them? Don't want to lose those. So, alright, let's take out the springs. So you can just back. Come on. There it goes. Move that down. See what. It is brown. That's crazy. Alright, well, these aren't going to be black now. They're going to be brown. Man, surely the other one was brown. I don't know. Definitely brown. Definitely some dark brown. I'll have to take notice of that in the video when I go to paint it. Alright, let's get these springs out. Hopefully I don't have to go find new springs. I'm pretty sure I have everything. I just haven't I haven't inventoried that part yet. And this is the wiring, as you can see. Looks like this is your ground right here, which goes to this side. And there's the red one, which is probably the power going to the left side. And then the ground goes in, yep. And then this was probably your switch for high-low. Okay. Then I have this one, which goes to the marker light, which that mouse nest that was in here really caused some issues. This is going to have some, well, I don't know if it has some holes in it, but definitely going to have to replace these little clips for this one. So let's see if I can get this out. Let that soak for a second. Like, this rubber is actually really soft. I'm very surprised. Let's see if this will come out. There it goes. No problem. This ground wire. Alright, so yeah, this rubber is, I can't believe it's not hard. I'll be able to reuse this grommet. Alright, get this grommet out. The issue I'm going to have here is trying to get this out. This isn't going to come out. Check it out. I mean, the springs toast. I doubt I'm going to get that bulb out without breaking it. I highly doubt it. We'll just run some stuff in there. See what happens. I'd rather get it out, but whatever. Alright, so looks like these little nuts, I'll keep them in there. There's no point in trying to taking them out. Got all the hardware. I'm going to put that in a little baggie. I'll have everything done on this, so I'll be able to blast that. Just throw that right in the blaster. And same as this one, I just gotta hopefully get this off without breaking it, because that would really suck. Let's try. Let's see. We could try maybe moving the whole, this whole piece. So I'll have to figure out how to replace this if I have to. Alright, well, I highly doubt I'll be able to get this out, but what I can probably try to do is... Oh, I know it's going to break. The other one broke. As soon as I start squeezing this, it's gonna shatter off. Maybe I can... Alright, that's better. And I don't have glass everywhere. Just gonna have to break it off this way. These bulbs aren't very hard to find. I'll probably switch over to LED anyway. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, maybe that's what I can do. You know, when I squeeze this, it's just a, I'm sure everybody's gonna have an opinion on how to take this off, but it's I mean, that thing's stuck in there. Maybe I can get that, what's it called, the move. There it is. It's starting to move out of there. And you can see the bottom of it. Should be able to pull it out now. Let's see. So I do know once you pull this out, that little this little, I guess, holder or the flange, I don't know, this part right here, this outside piece, you just kind of squeeze that and it comes right out. I'm gonna, there it goes, see, popped out. So I'll have to figure out getting this out, the rest of this bulb, at a later date. Anyway, I'll put this with the other wiring. So that's that. So then, anyway, that tells me how I need to take this apart, put this back together when I get it. But I might have to go match that brown before I blast it. That's up a north. At least something close. Anyway. What I'm trying to do here, you can see, is I'm trying to take this off without breaking it, because I don't have another one. I don't feel like making it. So I'm going to try to heat up the metal, and then hopefully that'll melt it or heat it up enough to knock it loose. But we'll see. Ha! Ha ha! See, it worked. So now I can repair. I don't know if you can see some of it. It's see if it's kind of cracked a little bit, but I might be able to repair that. But this, saving this, big deal. So now I have to go 3D print one or whatever. I'll get this one all on there. Sweet. All right. And here's another piece that I am looking to take apart and know how it goes back together. Probably pretty simple. Looks like there's a lock ring that pops out, and probably nothing else, but don't really want to blast this. But I might have to anyway. Well, anyway, pop that off and see what it looks like. This little lock ring. Last thing I want to do is break that glass, because this is actually glass. Ooh, that ring popped off. Probably needs a... I bet there's a gasket or something that goes in here. Oh, look. That's a nut. Okay, I didn't see that before. Hey, this came out a lot easier. Leave that there. See if we can get that nut out. Actually, I might blast that rust off real quick. That's better. Looks like maybe even here, if I can get that out. I wonder if that's a little screw for the, I bet that is. I bet that's a little screw for the wires. So I could put new wires in here. Sweet. Wonder how this comes out. Is there another something else? Let's pop that off real quick. Hey, coming right off. Alright, so I'll just keep that to the side. Re-blast this. I might just take off some of the stuff on the back side, but this front I'm going to try to, looks like it got bent a little bit, probably when I was taking out the headliner. I'm going to maybe take out a little bit of this in the back, but this front I'm going to try to use some steel wool and see if I can get some of that off. Then I'll have to re-chrome it, which I don't plan on doing. Anyway, back to blasting. Wanted to show you, sorry for the vacuum in the background, real time when it comes to blasting this stuff. So I'm moving through it pretty quickly, but anyway, let me show you. That's it. I mean, that was probably less than 2 minutes. Knock that out. Anyway, on to more blasting. Alright, so here's all the parts I've done so far. Quite a bit. I still have a few more to go. I have stuff on the shelf. Everything this is all that could fit into the blaster as of right now. I gotta take those mirrors apart, repair a couple pieces. That shouldn't be too hard. I gotta take these heaters apart. Luckily I have an extra one, so make one out of both of these, because one of them's, there's a mouse nest in one and another one got all rotted out, so, but I am sure I can put two together. A couple little pieces where all my hardware is. Definitely gonna have to replace these visors. I blasted the basically where they mount, and it is just trashed, so I'll have to find something there. Still have the original jack and everything that I gotta blast, and then I got my major parts, kind of the dash and some of the grill pieces up there. on top shelf. But it's getting through it. So anyway, this should be all for tonight. I've been blasting for the past few days, so you'll have a couple days worth of content. All right, till next time.